And up in here, we had 4 days that we got everything out of that space into this space. It was crazy. We didn't get any orders for 4 days. It was perfect. And so we got in, we had our computers on cardboard boxes and stuff, and the first order came in. First day we got everything in here, we got the internet turned on, the lights turned on, and an order came in and we were right to it, and we never missed a day of shipping. It was really cool.
I notice when I walk in, it doesn't feel like other music stores. It feels more like a guitar museum. It really is a beautiful store. If you haven't been down here, I'd encourage you to make it a point. But just talk about the inspiration behind your new store. You were in Armory Square for your
5
previous
years.
spot. Just kind of talk about that transition.
Yeah, so we were in Armory Square. Amazing spot down there. I definitely miss the community of the square and stuff. The other business owners and stuff that are down there. It's awesome. But we didn't have a ton of space, and we were growing, and we grabbed every little corner of that building that we could get, and there was just no other space to go to. And so I started looking for a building. I've been interested in some commercial real estate stuff and real estate in general, and so we ended up, this building ended up coming up, and purchased it, and it ended up being the perfect layout to have a showroom, offices, a warehouse, a big climate-controlled warehouse, workshop, everything we could ever want basically in a facility, all on one level, because our other space was like up and down a bunch of flights of stairs, which gets really old, with expensive guitars run up and down stairs and like in the basement and stuff. And also I think a warehouse that we actually can, categorize and rack guitars and stuff. We get to them really easy. Before they were like stacked in the basement pretty much. But like 6 foot tall ceilings in a cobblestone, 1886 construction basement. So it's a big difference here. We also have a garage here now, which I mentioned to you earlier, which is kind of a secret, but we're actually starting to sell cars soon too. I'm a big car guy, so I'll show you guys that later a little bit too. But it's definitely neat. But really, as we changed from that location to this location, we also kind of changed business models. I started out on my own at my parents' basement. After 5 years, I moved into Armory Square when I was 21. And we had the storefront there. Kind of almost lost track of some of that online presence because we're just so busy, and so I was busier than I expected, to be honest. So busy in the store, and then finally, after about 3 years there, finally got some awesome employees, some awesome people to help out, and we started to get back online, and from there the business really just exponentially grew. And so now we're back here, and kind of crazy, I don't know, God's crazy timing or something. It was, we closed on the building on April 3rd. The transition ended up being absolutely perfect. We already had listings online. We already were in that web presence, which a lot of music stores weren't. And we ended up in here. We had 4 days that we got everything out of that space into this space. It was crazy. We didn't get any orders for 4 days. It was perfect. And so we got in, we had our computers on cardboard boxes and stuff, and the first order came in. First day we got everything in here, we got the internet turned on, the lights turned on, and an order came in, and we were right to it, and we never missed a day of shipping. It was really cool. So then through COVID, actually, once again, just the timing was incredible. Me and my parents and a couple of my employees helped renovate the building and all that, and it worked out great because we had to be closed anyway. And so we just worked kind of behind the scenes, doing construction work and stuff through this closure of COVID, and came out, on the other side of it with this beautiful showroom and, great YouTube setup here and all this stuff. So it's been kind of a wild journey, and purchasing the building was also one of